Hello friends, this is Abhinav Bhargav and in this video we will going to see about Kigali Amendment. So what is this? It is an amendment to the Montreal Protocol which is legally binding and will come into force from 1st January 2019. And after 7 years of negotiation, finally 197 countries agreed to this. And the best part is that it will avoid global warming by up to 0.5 degrees Celsius. First, let us understand what is this Montreal Protocol. So it is an international treaty mainly designed to protect the ozone layer by phasing out substances which are responsible for the ozone depletion, such as CFCs and HCFCs. So it was agreed on 26 August 1987 and came into force on 26 August 1989, followed by a first meeting in Helsinki in the year 1989, and since then it underwent 8 revisions, such as 1990 in London, 1991 in Nairobi, and so on. And in the year 2016 it was in Kigali. So as a result of the international agreement, the ozone hole in Antarctica is slowly recovering, and climate projections indicate that the ozone layer will return to 1980 levels between 2050 and 2070. So due to its widespread adoption and implementation, it has been hailed as an example of exceptional international cooperation, with Kofi Annan quoted as saying that perhaps the single most successful international agreement to date has been the Montreal Protocol. So now let us look into what is this Kigali Amendment. Here, what is this Kigali? So Kigali is nothing but a city in Rwanda, that is the capital city of Rwanda country in Africa. So a historic global climate deal was reached in Kigali at 28th meeting of parties to the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer. And this is called as Kigali Amendment that amends the 1987 Montreal Protocol, which aims to phase out HFCs, that is a family of potent greenhouse gases, by late 2040s. And 197 countries including India have agreed to a timeline to reduce the use of HFCs by roughly 85% of their baseline by 2045. Let us see the significance of this deal. First is that it amends the 1987 Montreal Protocol, and second, apart from CFCs and HCFCs, it also includes HFCs which are responsible for the global warming, and it will help to prevent a potential 0.5 degrees Celsius rise in global temperature by the end of this century, and it will be binding on the countries from 2019. And there will be a provisions for penalties for non-compliance, and developed countries will also provide enhanced funding support. However, the exact amount of additional funding from developed countries will be agreed at the next meeting of parties in Montreal in the year 2017. However, there are different timelines under this amendment. That is, all the signatory countries have been divided into 3 groups with different timelines to go about reductions of the HFCs. The first group include all the rich countries like USA and European Union. They will freeze the production and consumption of HFCs by 2018 and reduce them to about 15% of 2012 levels by 2036. And the second group include countries like China and Brazil. They will freeze HFC by 2024 and cut it to 20% of 2021 levels by 2045. And the third group include countries like India and Pakistan, even Iran and Saudi, and they will freeze HFC use by 2028, reducing it to 15% of 2025 levels by 2047. So how is it different from Paris Agreement? See, Paris Agreement, which will come into force by 2020, is not legally binding on countries to cut their emissions, whereas Kigali Amendment is the binding one. And also this amendment is considered absolutely vital for reaching the Paris Agreement target of keeping global temperature rise to below 2 degrees Celsius compared to pre-industrial times. So this is the basic overview of this amendment. Do subscribe to this channel, and thank you.